Hey guys, it's your Thursday girl Danielle here. This week talking about one of my favorite topics, the future. And I'll say that it's one of my favorites because I am a Virgo. I don't know if you know that about me or not, but I am. I'm very proud of it and all that it entails, both good and bad. I recognize that I am stubborn and I can be really pragmatic and down to earth and, of course, very organized. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist and I love to plan. So this topic was really easy for me because I've basically been planning since I was born. So as far as future plans go, Lex and I have discussed things at length, and we both know that we're kind of on the same page as far as our 5-year goals. I know that first on the list will definitely be a wedding, and there hasn't been any official proposals or anything yet, but things are kind of in the works a little bit. But I imagine that will probably happen within the next year or so. And then after that, we're going to work on a goal of mine that I've had since I was really little, and that is to own property by the time I'm 30. I'm 25 now, so I've got about 4.5 years to go, and with the Southern California real estate market the way it is, I will need all of that time. So we're already planning for that and preparing financially for that. And then as far as personal goals go, I'm currently working in workers' comp, and I am going to be pursuing certification to become more experienced as far as being a claims handler, claims specialist. And so that will start up in September of this year, and it's a 2-year course. So I'll be done with that in a couple years. And Lex is also looking into schooling to get a degree in radiography. So he would be the person that reads x-ray results. And that's in the work also. And then towards the very end of our 5-year plan, babies. When Lex and I first met, or at least the first part of our relationship, Lex had a little bit of baby fever. He still does a little bit, but not as much as he did before. When we first met, it was all about children, and I was all about getting a house. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm not getting a house with you until we get married, and I'm not having children until I have a house, so there's my priorities. And he was definitely baby crazy, and I was very much going, hey, I'm in my mid-20s, I don't want to think about this for a while, let's put it on the back burner. He was like that because his best friend has children, and he would babysit and spend time with those children and absolutely love them and just want ones of his own, and that's great. And his best friend's kids are amazing. He's like a surrogate uncle to them. It took him spending a significant amount of time with them to figure out that children are not all rainbows and sunshine 24/7. They do have their tantrums, and they do get a bit wild sometimes, so he's kind of backed off a little bit as far as when he wants kids or the time frame for them. He's realized that we have a lot of exploring and adventuring to do, just the two of us, before we start thinking about children. But as far as that goes, we're still a little undecided on whether we would go the biological route of them or whether we go for adoption. I really want to do adoption personally. I think there are so many children out there that need homes, and it just makes more sense. But we'll see ultimately which course ends up being the easier of the two, and which one is, I guess, the most cost effective. So that we'll see. But yeah, those are our future goals, my future goals. And I guess as far as other future goals go, I do want to work on being a healthier person. I am taking care to make sure that I'm eating better and that I'm exercising more regularly, just so that I feel better about myself. My job is very sedentary, and I find myself feeling sluggish lately, and so I do want to just have more energy in general. So I am working on that. And then I also found here a set of free meditation classes, and the ones that I'm taking focus on becoming Zen, which I found to be incredibly helpful for drowning out noise. I have a hard time getting my brain to be quiet sometimes. There's just so many different thoughts going on all at the same time. I'm always running a mile a minute, figuratively speaking, and I found that meditation really helps to calm me down, so that's another thing that I'm pursuing. I just want to really get into that. So, yeah, that about does it. Interested to see what everyone else's future plans are. I heard there's a baby in the works on Carrie's end, so that's awesome. Congratulations. And I'll talk to you all next week.